All right, good morning, YouTube. This is Mr. Sharp with Sharp Bets DFS, joined by the one and only Mr. JohnPick. How are you this morning, John?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, man. I'm okay, but yesterday was rough. My goodness, I'm pretty sure we went 0-4.
Yeah, football is not easy.
No, it is not. And especially yesterday, the lines were incredibly sharp. I mean, you got to remember that PrizePicks has an entire week to really, hunker down on 4 games and, the sports books and PrizePicks. So they're going to be sharp lines. But, hey, here we are. We found some value plays today. So we're going to go over them. Just before we start, though, I want to show y'all something. It kind of brings something to your attention. So this is my PrizePicks account, okay? Notice where it says joined October 2022, okay? Yeah, we got some big winnings here, but spread out between 216, right? So I've got a system. We have a system at Sharp Bets DFS, and I really want to teach that system to you, okay? I want to teach this system to as many people as I can, and that's what we do in the Discord. We teach you how to start with a relatively small amount of money and grow it, okay? Grow it over time. So for $14.99, you get coaching on how to get started. What a bankroll is, how to manage it, what a unit is, and why it's important. So yeah, if you want to learn more, click the link down below in the comments, pinned in the comments below. And like I said, it's $14.99 a month. Sign up. We'll get you right into the Discord, and we'll get started. So enough of me rambling. What are we looking at today, John?
So we got 2 picks today each, I believe. Mine's going to be 1 core and 1 wild card. One I feel pretty bullish about, and then the other one is a bit of a coin flip, but the number's so low that I'd say the odds of it hitting are pretty good. So I'll start with my core. I like Joe Mixon to go over 3.5 receptions today. So DraftKings has that at minus 135, so that's a good sign. Now, as Burrow's safety net, as Burrow's safety valve, out of the backfield, Mixon is targeted often during the regular season. Mixon caught 60 passes during the regular season. That was good enough for 5th among backs in the NFL.
Oh.
But this is the playoffs, and big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, right? So in Joe's playoff career, spanning 5 games, he's caught 21 balls, giving him an average of, what a coincidence, 4 receptions per game. This pick just makes sense from a financial standpoint and from a logical standpoint. I feel like it's a good core play to go with today.
Yeah, I agree. Good pick, John. Okay, so my first pick is going to be Dak Prescott over 13.5 rush yards.
Rush yards?
Rush yards, that's right. So we know that he's not a huge rushing quarterback. That's not part of his core game, but 13.5 is a low number. He averaged that above that during the regular season. And even in the playoffs, we've had a playoff game with him, and he got 24. So like I said, it's just kind of a value play, right? So on the books, I think it's either minus 140 or minus 135. The line is not juiced yet, so I just went ahead and took advantage of that, released it to the group, and releasing it to y'all. And it's really that simple. So, I mean, like I said, he's getting more than that each game, especially lately. So really just kind of being on the heavier side of a coin flip here, John.
Yeah, no, I like that. That seems like a pretty safe pick.
Yep. Okay, what do you got?
For my wild card, I have Jawan Jennings going over 1.5 receptions. So that's a minus 130 on DraftKings. And Jawan has hit the 2 reception mark in 12 of 17 games this season. With Brock Purdy really starting to hit his stride, expect Jennings to make 2 snags against the Cowboys today.
Pretty basic, right?
Pretty basic. Not a whole lot to the prop itself, and I don't think it needs a whole lot of explanation either. The guy needs to get 2 passes. I feel pretty bullish about him getting 2 passes. Again, he reached that mark 12 of 17 games this season.
Yeah, it looks like his average is right there too. And then in his 1 career game against Dallas, he got 3. So from a data standpoint, it makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. So my wild card pick is going to be Mr. Deebo Samuel over 13.5 fantasy score.
Oh, fantasy score. Nice.
Fantasy score. So this is a field play. Especially after watching him last week, he was so involved in the offense that this is just too easy of a mark to hit. Now, we understand that fantasy score is different than most fantasy scoring on the internet, where you go to DraftKings or FanDuel, you get bonuses, yada, yada. We understand it doesn't work like that on PrizePicks, but I don't think he needs that. I mean, just in the last game alone, he got 6 receptions, right? That's 6 points. 133 yards, that's 13 points. I mean, that would have covered it right there, right? They've got him involved in the rush game. They've got him involved in every part of the game, right? So I think this is going to be a relatively easy mark to pick for him. So, not really data-driven, more of a field pick, but I like it. I think he'll easily go over this.
Oh, well, that's why you got it in your wild card. It was the same for me on Jennings.
Yep.
So one thing real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you there, bud, but you got to keep in mind, guys, play these players at your own risk. In no way, shape, or form are we saying that these are guaranteed to hit. Don't bet your entire bankroll on any of these guys. Don't even bet your entire bankroll on someone you know is going to hit, because there is no such thing as knowing. But these picks are something we both, I'm assuming Mr. Sharp feels pretty bullish about his. I feel super bullish about mine. But, anything could happen on any day, especially in NFL.
Yeah, NFL is tough, guys. The lines are incredibly sharp. The variance is incredibly high. So it's really hard to nail down what's actually going to happen, no matter how well you know the teams or the players, no matter how many times you've seen them play. I mean, the game script can change in a heartbeat. So just be careful out there, okay? But for me, I've already locked this in, okay, as a power play. But if you're going to tail, I would strongly advise you to do a flex, okay? So that's it, guys. We're not going to hold you up too long today. You got anything else for him, John?
No, all set, man. Just don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos. And check out the pinned link in the comments below, man. That's where you're going to get access to the Discord, where my colleague told you all those benefits are there for you. And at only $14.99 a month, you could easily make that back in earnings the first night. So talk about a no-brainer.
Yep. No, I agree. All right, John. Good luck out there today. Good luck out there, guys. And, let's cash.
All right. Have a good one, y'all. Let's make that money, son.